Welcome back to One Big Table. It's a special episode because a good friend is going to share some culinary secrets with us. So let's go meet her.
Hi, nice to see you, Giulio. How are you?
We have to speak in English.
Yes, we have. I always dreamt about having a restaurant and cook for people. This is what I like to do, and feed people. I try to stick to what is my heritage or my culture.
So what are we making today? What are you going to share?
We're making a risotto con zucca. I also thought about doing it with some mushrooms that we picked up on Sunday, and it's a nice combination: zucca, pumpkin, or butternut squash with mushrooms.
So we're going to show how to make a beautiful traditional risotto. I'm very excited.
Ok,
Well,
me
let's
too,
go.
me too. È in inglese, devo dire.
In inglese, ma se c'è un po' di italiano, ci sta.
We're cooking some of the mushrooms that we pick up Sunday at Three Forks, just on the way to Big White. And the best way to cook them is put them in the pan without anything, and let them take out all the water that they have. E se tagli un attimo vado a prendere una patata pelata che già ce l'ho e ce l'ho. Oh, non posso andare. Mi dai una patata pelata? Stanno nel lavandino. It looks like a bottle of wine, but it's just broth. It's already salted, so we don't need to add anything. Here we go. From the butternut squash and the potatoes, they're blended together with rosemary, fresh rosemary, and salt and pepper. I think all the water has come out, so we can turn off the fire. Next step, we cut up some onions. Okay. Medium heat, and we wait until they're slightly brown. And then we put our uncooked rice. I'm gonna heat up the broth because to add it to the rice, we need it to be warm. I don't measure anything. Yes, and kind of knowledge of the cooking many years. And a little more, slightly dorato. So one portion of rice is usually 3 handfuls, and this is what we're gonna do now. And this is one of the measures that I use not often. Now this has to, again, get a little bit toasted and slightly golden. Trifoliamo I funghi. So I just want this garlic to flavor the oil. So I don't actually need too many of those, all the mushrooms. I'm gonna put some salt. Sea salt are nice and brown now. I'm gonna take out the garlic and throw it. I can turn this off. I'm gonna put a little bit of white pepper because it's softer, and in my own dish I would put some chili flakes, but not everybody does. Maybe I think Giulio does like chili. I think 3 or 4 minutes, not longer than that, and we can start adding our broth. The rice takes 18 to 20 minutes to cook. And I'm adding now the puree from pumpkin and potatoes. A good 3, and I will add the mushrooms too. The risotto has to cook slowly. So yes, it's important to stir it almost continuously, but if you have to move, you can move. You just add a little more of broth. We're gonna add a little bit of saffron because we like that very mild flavor and the color that saffron gives to dishes. Depending on the ingredients that you find, if you start from a recipe and you find that maybe because it's too early for the season, maybe because that particular pumpkin or butternut squash wasn't too tasty, then you're gonna add some flavors. Get to a tasty dish. And that's why it's so difficult to measure and to write down the recipe. And it's like if you put a cup of rice, you have to put a cup and a half of broth usually, and it should be okay. Casa Sasso is my new casa. It's my casa, first of my casa, before my casa, because I found this place before founding a home to live. So now I got both, but Casa Sasso is my first creation. I decorated myself. All the decoration in the restaurant is something that I dreamt about. I tried to pick up the watercolors from the sea that I love so much, the Mediterranean Sea. And Canada is the place where I could get my dream come true. So I love Canada very much too. Oh, I dolci, dolci. My desserts. I've got a very nice chocolate cake, gluten-free, totally gluten-free. It was born like this because it's only made with almonds. There's no flour at all. And it's called caprese. It's done with dark chocolate and butter. And comes from the island of Capri. And it's a very good one. My mom and my grandma and her mom, yes. On my mom's side, all the family is, they're very good cook, everybody. So, yes, and...
Is there a dish that you remember eating when you were a child and really stuck in your mind?
Yeah, la parmigiana di melanzane, the eggplant parmesan, which I have here in the menu. Okay. Yes. Very good. Yes. It is ready. So, here it is. Nice. Looks very nice. And this is ready. Thank you, Giulio. Buon appetito. Americano. Ma sei nato in Italia?
Quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come te viene in capo di I love you.